Hey everybody, Tony Close, loan officer here at CLS Financial, doing another episode of our Community Connections. Today I am here at Noble Oak Escrow, about to go sit down and talk to Brian Gonzales, the owner of Noble Oak. Let's go on in and see what he's doing here. He's doing some good stuff. Everybody, Tony Close here with CLS Financial. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of our CLS Community Connections. Today I have the pleasure of speaking with the owner of Noble Oak Escrow. His name is Brian Gonzales. He is here to tell us all things escrow today, and we really appreciate you giving us the time today, Brian.
Thanks for having me, and I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. All right, so Brian, first question for you. What makes Noble Oak unique in the community as an escrow company?
So I think what makes us unique is Kathy, our escrow manager, is a second generation escrow officer. So it's kind of one of those things. She grew up in the business of escrow, probably didn't want to do it. And 30 plus years later, she's running Noble Oak Escrow as a manager. And also as myself, at the time I used to run one of the biggest brokerages in California. I'm also a broker myself. So I think paired with Kathy's experience and my experience on the investment and residential and commercial side, you get a unique perspective from both people during the transaction with Noble Oak Escrow.
Awesome, I love that. Thank you.
What also makes us unique is we're a very family-oriented company. Our culture is really rooted in family. We have the oak tree, which obviously represents that strong, stable, family aspect. We have a kids room here, as you know. We welcome anyone to come in, any of our clients, to use our kids room while they're doing signings for transactions or refinances. It kind of makes us a little bit unique in the sense that, we always tell people, hey, welcome to the Noble Oak family.
I love it. That is beautiful. So next question, Brian. Do you have a mission statement? If so, what is that?
Yeah, our mission statement's super easy. It's to create clients for life. I mean, and everything we do is with that intention, from our work ethic to our communication to our follow-up to if you need me to hop on and talk to a client. It's really, we want you to come use the company forever. And so we'll do everything with that intention. It's really just that simple.
Awesome, that is great. So another question for you, Brian. What motivates you and drives you to do what you're doing?
So, it's a complex question in the sense of, motivation comes and goes, right? But I think, obviously my family super motivates me. My son, showing him what it takes to build stuff. I mean, we come in here and we clean together. He thinks we're playing, but he's learning to clean and do different things. And, so it motivates me to give him a place to show him what to do. And also the people I work with, the people we serve. I mean, over my career in real estate, a lot of the stuff I did was giving back to the brokerage or the community or things like that. And I think that I'm highly motivated about creating this community and being a part of the community we have in the real estate community.
Awesome, that's what this is all about too. So great answer, I love that. So you just mentioned real estate, and that I know by working with you that you're a very successful real estate agent.
Thanks.
What made you transition into escrow and open Noble Oak Escrow?
Yeah, so I think that anyone that knows me in the community probably thinks of me more as just a business person, and happen to be the business of real estate, whether that's escrow or sales or out-of-state investing or things like that. I used to run, as you know, one of the biggest brokerages in California, and when I took the job, the escrow department was melting down, right? Like there was a exodus, and it went from basically to zero. And I didn't really know, but it was part of my job to make sure to get it going again. So I went through the process of interviewing people and assistants and this and that, and working with the financials and doing all that stuff. And I really liked the supportive side to agents. I really liked helping them, knowing their business. It just was a really nice transitional piece to help them. So after I left doing that job, a few years later now, it took me about 8 months to a year to kind of get this going. And I wanted to get back into that supportive side to our agent community. And so I just took the opportunity to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to fully fund this thing.
Love it.
And I'm going to support the community that we serve in a different way,
Right.
which is not only the realtors, but obviously the people buying and selling and transacting.
Right.
So I just kind of fell in love with the support we can offer.
Right.
It just happens that escrow is that supportive thing I can do for our community.
I love that. That is a great answer. And you are all about the support. You know, working with you for the number of years I have, I've seen that firsthand. And this is a great transition into, you know, allowing agents to, you know, continue to see that support. So great job. Keep it up, man. Okay, so Brian, tell me about your goals and plans for the next year.
So the biggest goal is just to expand. You know, we talked offline about the market and what things are going on, and we're all in it together in the sense of doing the stuff that we're trying to do. And so my biggest goal is really to make sure that Noble Oak grows, that our systems are in place, that our customer experience is in place, and then grow it to multiple other escrow officers and kind of do a bigger footprint in the area we serve.
So you could see other Noble Oak offices maybe in the future?
Yeah, maybe. I think the biggest thing is to make sure that headquarters is dialed in. We you know, you walk through, we got candy, we got we're an open office, we got a kids room. So to continue on just letting people know that, hey, we're a safe haven for you can come, you can walk in and we have multiple different people you can work with. But the brand itself represents all the things that I want it to represent before potentially doing that expansion.
You've done a beautiful job of turning this into what was a very old and outdated escrow company a number of years ago into this beautiful space, and you guys will see how gorgeous this place is. You did a phenomenal job. So congrats. So Brian, as you know, Los Alamitos is a very small community in, you know, North Orange County of Southern California. Do you live in this area? Where do you reside?
Yeah, I live in Los Alamitos currently. Obviously, our escrow office is here in Los Alamitos. I'm from Long Beach, 4th generation, 90815. So I moved out of the bubble into another bubble. But I love, you know, the dynamics of North Orange County and South LA meeting. So my family's been here for a long time, and we've supported the community in many different ways.
That's awesome. It's funny you say that. I did the same thing. I went 90815 to 90720. So we're following the same.
There we go. Yeah.
I love it. Good stuff. So Brian, what's the best way for someone to get a hold of you here at Noble Oak?
The best way is a couple different ways. You could call us at our office line, which is 562-453-3462. You can email us at hello@nobleoakescrow.com. You can DM us on our Instagram at Noble Oak Escrow, or the best way is just come on in. We're in a great center here. We have an open door policy. Just come on by and we'll help you out.
Awesome. What's your webpage too?
NobleOakEscrow.com.
Pretty easy. Cool. Come look them up. Awesome. So Brian, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and talk to us and allow us to get to know Noble Oak a little bit better and what you guys are doing in the community. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks to CLS and obviously you, Tony. I've known you for years. It's just nice for us to get together and talk through some business stuff. And we're both in the community in Los Alamitos, and I know you're just as active, probably more active than me in the community.
Well, I try.
So thank you so much for coming out and walking through Noble Oak today.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure getting to know what you guys are doing. You're doing amazing things in the community. We love supporting local, shop local, everybody. And yeah, by the way, if anyone is interested in doing an interview with myself, Tony at CLS Financial, please feel free to reach out and let me know. I'd be happy to put you on a spotlight. If not, thanks again, Brian. I appreciate it. And you guys have a wonderful one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.